Let's see if she comes to work today. Greetings, y'all. You good? You sure you good? Today's not that day for that type of bullshit. No. Today's astrological forecast is definitely going to whoop your ass. Give me a second. Oh, she came to work. Oh, she came to work today. She wants you children to know. She wants the children to know what is going down today. Y'all, greetings. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. You know who it is. Here to give you your emotional and spiritual forecast for this fine day of Thursday, May the 7th in the year of our Lord 2026. How we doing out there, my vibe tribe? How we doing out there? Y'all, listen, yesterday Pluto went retrograde, and I'm gonna do a live tonight. I'm gonna be on YouTube, and then I'm gonna be on my TikTok. Y'all, I gotta tell you something. TikTok has been showing me much love. So yeah, I worked very hard at getting my viewership on the YouTube, but I do believe I'm gonna be paying some more attention to the tickety talk. Y'all saw my shuffle, y'all saw my pool. Let's get into it. So baby, listen, I'm gonna say this on this fine Thursday, this fine eve of Friday. You can only act unbothered for so long. You can only act unbothered for so long. Eventually, something is going to start leaking through. And today's going to be the day that it's going to be very hard to keep that shit in. All right? So let me just spread out my tarot so I can get you all what you need to know. All right. So today we got the moon in Capricorn, triggered by the sun, Jupiter, Mars, and Chiron. Let me say that again. The moon in Capricorn is pissing off the sun. No, it's triggered. Yeah, no. The moon in Capricorn is triggered by the sun, Jupiter, Mars, and Chiron. My ADD is, my dyslexia is kicking in. Yeah, the moon. Okay, so you all know that the moon is emotions. Capricorn tries to keep her composure. Capricorn tries to keep control and emotionally disciplined. Now the sun exposes what's really going on. Jupiter amplifies the emotions and the reactions. Here comes Mars. Mars creates the frustration, the pressure, the urge to act. Chiron, that is the wounded warrior. Chiron brings up all the old wounds. The unresolved pain starts coming to the surface. So now all these emotions is building underneath the surface while somebody is trying to act like they're unaffected. But today, y'all are going to slip up on that today. Y'all are going to slip on today. There's only so much you can hold on to before the shit starts getting in the way. Where's His Majesty? Let me give you a story. Let me show you how that. Where's His Majesty? I need the King of Pentacles. Give me a second, y'all. Here we go. Right there. Just right here, the King. His Majesty. Holding it together. Staying composed. On the outside. Listen, the king right here, His Majesty is strongly connected to Taurus energy in the Taureau. Okay? And this isn't just a hard worker energy anymore. This is mastery. This is stability. This is, this is success. This is wealth. This is leadership, ownership. The King of Pentacles is someone who's already built something solid and knows how to maintain it. When the king shows up in a forecast, universal mind is pushing that energy towards long-term security, financial maturity, stability over chaos, wise investments. This card is saying, think bigger than survival. Because Taurus energy wants comfort, quality, and peace. All right. But in this regard right here, His Majesty is holding it all together, staying composed, while everything outside, His Majesty is staying composed, okay? So the king is talking about discipline, calm leadership, all of that madness, right? Okay, but then we come over to here. Look at this. Here's the king. Behind him is the Ten of Wands. Right here, baby, this is emotional pressure. This right here is pressure, carrying too much internally. All right? You're doing too much, collective. You're doing too much. But let me tell you something. When you come up and you say what needs to be said in a language that you can understand, you know what that happens? People get on board because now they understand what's going down. And when that happens, you get healed. Where's my girl? Here we go. The star comes in. Healing starts once that honesty and emotional release happens. So you're not as unbothered as you like to pretend you are. And honestly, it's not a bad thing. People suppress emotions when they think that vulnerability equals weakness. Ooh, come on, Ronnie. Let me say that again. People suppress their emotions when they think that vulnerability equals weakness. But suppressed emotions always come out eventually. The shit always comes out, through stress, through irritation, through shutdowns or emotional outbursts. It always comes out. Baby, they say still waters run deep. You leave that quiet person alone. Don't play with them. You never know. They may be on the brink of snapping, So, you stop trying to hold everything in and finally allow yourself to feel what's been building up underneath the surface. You're gonna be all right. With this energy coming out today, this moment is building you to release emotional suppression and allow the healing through the honesty, allow the healing through the self-awareness. Give me a second, y'all. We're going to affirm it's coming. We're going to affirm I am allowed to feel what I feel. I release the need to hide my emotions. I am allowed to feel what I feel, and I release the need to hide my emotions. Shit, everybody else out here running around, being irritated and frustrated. Why not you? So today, we're going to be honest about what we're feeling. Today, we're going to let our emotions move through us naturally. Today, we're going to express ourselves instead of suppressing ourselves. What we're not going to do today, is pretend like everything is fine when it fucking isn't. What we're not going to do today is bottle up our emotions. What we definitely not going to do today is shame ourselves for feeling deeply. That's what we're not doing. That's what we're not going to do. So with this forecast, here's the question right here. Wow. Collective, what emotions have you been trying the hardest to suppress lately? And why? We're getting our oracle reading from the Energy Oracle deck, and this is from Sandra Ann Taylor. Y'all saw my shelf, y'all saw my pool. I'm going to be doing the collective, my fire, air, water, and earth signs. Y'all can get your oracle readings on my TikTok, my Instagram, or my YouTube. Please follow me on all those platforms. Leave me, y'all, somebody needs to hear this. Share this video out. Share this video out. Baby, you know somebody's about to snap. Let them know it's okay. Share the video, all right? Listen, if this message gave you clarity, I got my Venmo, I got my Buy Me Coffee. I think it's on my YouTube. It's on my YouTube or it's on one of those platforms. You all know what to do. All right, here we go. So the collective right here. Card number 51. 5 plus 1 is 6. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 6, we're talking about harmony. We're talking about improvement. We're talking about balance, peace, family matters, romance matters. Healer of the ages. Healer of the ages. Y'all, we're talking about sacred wisdom, spiritual guidance, healing through higher understanding. Oh, wait a minute. Healing through higher understanding. Hierophant, where you at, baby? Hierophant. You hear me call? There we go. There we go. Yep, the Hierophant. Hierophant, spiritual wisdom, guidance, higher learning. Right here. Collective. This, first off, I'm gagging at the fact that this card is going in alignment with the astrological forecast. But here it is. Here it is, collective. What part of you is being asked to be healed? What part of you? What trauma are you not getting over? What bullshit are you living in your head over and over again? What shit happened in your past that's shaping your future? Listen, let me say this to you, a collective. Awareness, that is the beginning of healing. Awareness is the beginning of healing. Healing isn't weakness. Healing is transformation. We're going to affirm. We're going to affirm. I allow healing to move through every part of me. I allow healing to move through every part of me. Yeah. Stop avoiding what needs your attention, collective. Stop avoiding the care that you need. When you stop suppressing your shit, that's when the healing is going to find you. Your healing is on the other side of the shit that you don't want to face. Something deeper is trying to bring you back. Something deeper is trying to restore you. Allow that restoration. Allow that healing of the mind. Allow that healing of the spirit. Don't block that healing because it feels unfamiliar. Yeah, it's right here. All right, y'all. I got to break down these other cards and then I got to go to work. Listen, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a commentary. Drop me a heart if you found this reading helpful, okay? And with all that, don't forget, your assignment is your alignment. And babies, when shit gets too hard, close your eyes and ask the universe to show you how good it can be. Show me how good it can be. Y'all stay blessed. Bye.